I'm Mark Gorolution, principal of Metro High School. It is both an honor and a pleasure to stand before you and extend the warmest of congratulations to our graduates of the class of 2024. I would first like to begin by welcoming a couple of influential groups. To the parents, guardians, and family of our graduates, your work and support of these students has helped them get this far. In the coming years, they will continue to need your guidance, your support, and your love as they take the next steps in their lives. Next, our school board representatives in attendance tonight. Vice President David Tomiski, Director Nancy Hummels, and Director Caitlin Byers. Members of our central administration, who are all wonderful advocates for Metro High School. Superintendent Dr. Tawana Grover. Chief Financial Officer Carla Hogan. Chief of Schools for Area 3, Linda Rasak. Chief of Schools for Area 1, Dr. Comfort Akwaji Anderson. Chief of Human Resources, Darius Ballard. Chief Compliance Officer, Elizabeth Jacoby. And Chief Information Officer, Craig Barnum. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge the staff at Metro High School. I'm reminded daily of how lucky I am to work at a school with educators who will, without question, do what is best for our students. Whatever it takes isn't something that our staff simply talks about. It's what drives them each day. Metro staff, would you please stand so we can acknowledge your amazing commitment to our graduates and our students? Graduates, the reason we're here. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you. As each of you work through the organized chaos that is the high school experience, you remained resilient. You took on everything that you faced with a not so quiet confidence and a strong belief in yourself and each other. As educators, we often talk about how we can build resiliency in our students. As individuals and as a class, you've been challenged and you faced adversity, but in the end you rose. You displayed strength that maybe you didn't even know you had, but it was there when you needed it the most. You continue to move forward, taking one step after another. I would encourage each and every one of you to continue taking those steps forward, no matter how small. Even if you're unsure of the path that lies ahead, continue to move forward one step at a time. Graduating high school isn't your last step, it's simply your next. There are so many more to come. Just keep moving forward. It's now time for one of the best traditions that I know of. Each Metro graduate has selected 2 staff members to serve as a speaker and a shaker tonight. The journey of each of our graduates to this stage is unique. I can't wait to hear the stories of these graduates. Before we officially start, I would like to mention that this evening we're celebrating 47 graduates. Before we get to hear our first speech, I would ask everyone to please silence their cell phones. Is Michael M. Heiser.
Good evening. I stand before you filled with pride and admiration for Michael and all the graduates. Michael has worked tirelessly, overcome countless obstacles, and beaten the odds to reach this momentous occasion, your high school graduation. Tonight, we celebrate your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Your journey to this stage has not been easy, but you never gave up. You pushed through challenges, the setbacks, and the doubts, and you emerged victorious. As you stand here on the brink of a new chapter in your life, remember the resilience and strength that brought you here. Remember that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, that no obstacle is too great, no dream is too big. I am confident that you will go on to accomplish incredible things. You have already proven that you have what it takes to succeed, so go out into the world with confidence, with courage, and with the determination to make your mark. Congratulations, the future is yours for the taking. Go out and show the world what you're made of. I have no doubt that you will shine bright and make us all proud. Best of luck on your journey ahead.
Next up, John Davenport.
Good evening. My name is Trevor Templeman. I am the greatest teacher that taught for 3 years at Metro High School in the Social Studies Department and 2 years as an instructional coach. Tonight, we're here to celebrate the remarkable journey of the Metro High School class of 2024, and I want to shine a spotlight on our graduate, John Davenport. John, your story is one of incredible resilience and determination. From the moment you set foot in Metro High School, it was clear you were here to seize every opportunity to grow and learn, mostly. You have consistently demonstrated an ability to bounce back and push forward, balancing the demands of life, school, and your particular human condition. While it is hard to understand the impact a person has on the world outside of their immediate consciousness, John, you are eminently likable with a bright smile, a quick wit. You are an engaging conversationalist, and you have a very caring heart. I miss chatting with you about the slings and arrows life has to offer all of us, hearing and feeling your triumphs and commiserating in your sorrows. One of the defining experiences of our time at Metro High School, your time, not ours, has been the outdoor education trips that you went on, whether it was canoeing to prepare for canoeing, going on other adventures. These allowed you to connect with nature, your peers, and yourself, showcasing your resilience and your leadership. Additionally, you embrace the myriad opportunities for self and career exploration, participating in workshops, and you specifically mentioned enjoying going out and visiting places with Tara and other folks that would take you out to places to just see what careers were out there. Looking ahead, your post-high school plan for self-exploration is inspiring. You came to Metro with a heavy load and found your people who are lightening and lifting that load with you now. This journey will help you uncover new passions and forge a new path. And since this might be the last time I'm graced with the honor of standing up here, I think a lot of those people who lifted you up and helped lighten your load are the Metro staff, who consistently show up every day for all students, and they're there for you to continue to work through whatever it is that we've got left. Congratulations, John. We are incredibly proud of you and compassionately hope for only good things. Next up, Gervin.
Good evening. Amandre came to us in February looking for a school option. As an older student who'd had been in Ames and Council Bluffs and a couple other stops along the way, we wanted to find a really good option. Pleased to celebrate your earning your diploma with us tonight. Congratulations, Amandre. Next up, Connor Ackley. Connor here is quite possibly one of the most quiet people and dedicated people that you'll ever meet. He started high school right as the pandemic unfolded. He tried pretty much everything that education had to throw at these young people as an option. Eventually, Connor found his place at EYI, or Empowering Youth of Iowa, which is a community partner here that has been working with the Cedar Rapids School District for the last couple years. Through it, He kept working on his courses and is now standing here as a graduate tonight. We are glad that you found a home at EYI, and we want to celebrate your accomplishment as a graduate with you here tonight, Connor. Congratulations, my friend. Next up, Keyshawn Herman.
All right, good evening. My name is Joshua Simmons. I'm the PE teacher at Metro High School. I'm joined up here with Keyshawn Herman, our graduate, and a mentor of mine, Timmy Wright. Today I'm going to be reading for a fellow colleague of mine who was not here or able to be here tonight. So, Anthony Jensen would like me to read this for you. Keyshawn, today we celebrate not just Keyshawn's academic achievement, but the kind of person he is and the kind of man he's becoming. When Tony first met Keyshawn, they bonded over a fascination with scary movies. When Tony admitted he had not seen many of Keyshawn's favorites, he offered to share his entire scary movie library without hesitation, a true sign of a giving spirit. That generosity is a rare and valuable thing, Keyshawn, and it will serve you well as you embark on your culinary journey at Kirkwood Community College. Anthony says, the kitchen can be like a scary movie sometimes with tight deadlines, high expectations, and the potential for things to go wrong. The stakes are high and the characters are under pressure. Unfamiliar ingredients and techniques can be intimidating. But with your passion and willingness to share your talents, you'll transform those flames into culinary masterpieces, bringing joy to everyone who gathers around your table. Congratulations, Keyshawn, and best of luck on this exciting new chapter. Up next, we have our next graduate, Nija Brewster.
Now, I know what you're thinking. These two couldn't be more alike. They clearly share so many things in common, it's no wonder why they're up here together. It's just like that movie with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger about those twins. But despite the obvious similarities, I don't think Nija and I always got along. We'd have fake arguments that would sometimes feel like real beefs. She had a way of insulting me with her face whenever I said something stupid, or agreeing with me in a way that made it clear she knew I was wrong. It seemed that any time I said anything, her response was at best a sneak diss and at worst an outright mockery. It took a 1960s jazz singer and civil rights activist to bring us together. It was the end of the year and most of our fourth hour class graduated, and so many days it was just us in class. And that's when we really had no choice but to get along. Neither one of us would skip class. And so we were analyzing documentaries, and we watched one called The Summer of Soul, aka Black Woodstock, and there's a performance in there from Nina Simone that was amazing, and so we decided to watch a documentary on Nina Simone. Nina Simone lived a fascinating life and wrote a song called To Be Young, Gifted, and Black, and this quote quite succinctly summarizes Nija. Nija, of these three things, one will never change and one will inevitably change. The one that is left is the only one that you can control. You are very gifted, but you must fight to maintain those gifts or you will lose them. We are all so proud of your accomplishments, but now the real work begins. Congratulations. Next up, Madison Rose, please. So, what is the point of a high school education? Is it to learn about stuff? Shakespeare? Ribosomes? Something mass, I guess? Maps? When will I ever use this in life? Shouldn't high school prepare me for the rest of my life? What many students, and I think even some adults forget, is that more often than not, high school education is a means and not an end. It's not learning about life, but learning how to be alive. I forget this at times, getting bogged down in standards and rhetoric and learning targets, and I forget that these are not the goal, but the means to the goal. High school isn't about learning stuff, it's about learning about yourself, who you are, who you want to be, what ideas fit your mind, and what ideas you need to leave behind. And if you think I'm dancing around talking about Maddie because I know I don't have the words to express the feelings I have being up here with her, you're right. I simply cannot say how proud I am of Maddie. She reminded me of what was really important about high school, and it wasn't about lessons in the books. It was about discovering a desire in yourself to be better. She taught me that not only to truly fail in life is to give up on yourself, that it's not about passing or failing, but never giving up, that if you don't struggle, you're not pushing yourself. Maddie, your dedication to yourself is truly impressive. When faced with the choice to quit, you chose to overcome, and I'm happy to have been a part of your journey, but never forget that you did this. Congratulations. Next up, Brenna Farrow, please.
My name is Tara, and I'm on stage with Tim Wright and our graduate, Brenna Farrow. Brenna and my relationship was a consistent drop-in, spill the tea, do a little problem solving, and head out. When she first started at Metro, this was much more frequent, and at least from my perspective, it seemed like she dropped in on me more than she did her classes. Then, Brenna would take long breaks from school because, well, you know, life happens. Although her drop-ins became less frequent, they still happened. She would spill the tea on her current employment concerns, her latest exercise routines, friend or frenemy drama, and everything else that she knew she had not covered from the previous drop-in. I knew she was working on earning credit while balancing out all the things happening in her life. Then, one day, a couple of weeks ago, Brenna dropped in after a long break, told me she was finished with her high school credit and was going to graduate. That was the best drop-in. Brenna, I hope you continue to drop in and spill the tea, even after you graduate, as I know that you have a lot of changes coming your way. I want to leave you with a quote from Albert Einstein about life. He said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Find balance within yourself to tackle all the obstacles of life and just keep moving." Congratulations. Next up, Kimmy Bush.
Well, Kimmy, I took your strategy towards school when it came to writing this speech. I procrastinated. Teachers tried to give me encouragement and motivation, and I complained, I avoided it as long as possible. Then today, I asked some teachers for help. First, Tony, who said, "Something to describe Kimmy. High maintenance with an eager goal to get work done while being fully distracted in the library." Here's your last library pass, by the way. Then Jeff added, "Turn your music down." Remember, you can complain as much as you want, but you have to complete your responsibilities. Oh, and Jeff is funny. Now for my turn. Kimmy, this year has been amazing, getting to know you not only as an advisee and a student, but as a sister and a friend. It was always entertaining during lunch and breakfast listening to you and Keo argue about who ate apples without peels first, and who was copying who, and who should sit where. Always a good laugh. As a student, you have fully blossomed and embraced the opportunities at Metro. You got involved with Beyond the Bell, Black Student Union, and even your involvement in classes such as forensics. Kimmy, you have an infectious smile and personality that we will miss. As you continue your journey to Mount Mercy, share your amazing self by getting involved, trying new things, and taking full advantage of their resources. We will miss you, Kimmy. We wish you the best of luck. Congratulations, and remember, don't procrastinate too much. Next up, Patricia Robinson. Kimmy.
Hi, everybody. Patricia, tonight we come together to celebrate your achievements and the unique qualities that make you the learner that you are. Your journey at Metro has been marked with cautious optimism and steadfast tenacity. It's been my honor and privilege to be your advisor and teacher. Your time at Metro was balanced with hope and realism. You faced your challenges head on and with a careful eye on the future that you're planning for. And I have always been encouraged by your persistence to get school done. Along the way, we had some fun with our projects in the STEAM Academy and all the tours and the field trips you participated in. I don't think the Iowa Capitol will be the same. Your hard work has been recognized and rewarded by the scholarships you've received for the interior design program at Kirkwood that you'll start in the fall. And I can't wait to hear future stories of your success there. May your future be filled with hope, determination, and endless possibilities. It's my privilege to award you tonight your high school diploma. Congratulations. Fifi, it's you.
My name is Andrew Trout, and I teach ELL. I'm joined on stage by Tim Wright and our graduate, Edleen, also known as Fifi. I've been fortunate to know Edleen, or Fifi, both of them, for just about a year. She's worked hard to make it to the graduation stage tonight, and we're very proud of you. Edleen has been an active member of many Metro activities in her time with us. She participated in the outdoor education trip to the Boundary Waters. Edleen has also participated in the volleyball this past fall and made lots of friends in both of those Metro opportunities. In the spring, Edleen was no longer able to attend every day due to other commitments. She was nervous that she wouldn't be able to finish and had almost given up on graduating. We worked on this together, and with some transportation support, Edleen found a way to continue attending school, half days once a week, and then eventually twice a week. We're so proud that you made it here today, Edleen. She told me that she is the first of her siblings to graduate high school. Edleen plans to, yeah, let's clap for that. Edleen plans to continue her education and eventually pursue her CNA certification and work as a nursing assistant. Congratulations, Edleen. Next up, Esther Nyanzaninka. Okay, hello again. I'm joined on stage by Caitlin Becker and our graduate, Esther. She's an amazing young woman, and Metro is lucky to have had her here as a student. Esther just came to us in quarter 3 and just needed 7 more credits to finish. I'm so proud of her. She arrived in the United States in 2019 with very basic English, and fast forward 5 years later, now she's completed all high school requirements in her 3rd language. Go, Esther. If you ask her, yeah, we can clap for that too. If you ask her teachers about her, they might say that she's so sweet, kind, and is a hard worker. What you might not know about Esther is that her life is a bit different from other high school graduates, as she's 20 years old, married, mother to one, and expecting their second child. Even with everything on her plate, she did everything needed to finish up and graduate today. After high school, Esther hopes to continue her studies and pursue nursing at Kirkwood. We're so proud of you, Esther, and look forward to hearing about all your successes. Sokaina Piton. Okay, hello again. I'm joined on stage by Sarah Stimmel and our graduate, Sokaina. I've only known Sokaina this semester. She joined us in quarter 3 and only needed 8 credits to finish up. Sokaina did not have the best experience at her last school and was no longer attending. When she found the letter inviting her to Metro, she jumped on the opportunity. Sokaina was adamant with staff here to make sure she was able to finish. Talk about determined to finish. So it comes as no surprise that she has worked hard in her classes, both this quarter and last quarter, to be able to graduate today. Sokaina earned full credit in all of her courses for 2 quarters in a row, and voila, we are here at graduation. Sokaina wants to work for a bit to save some money and then plans to continue her education and study to become a fashion designer. We can't wait to see your designs walking down the runway someday. Congratulations. Julius Shelton.
Julius loves his computer. He loves video games. He loves watching YouTube videos of other people playing video games on his computer. So I decided the best thing to include in your speech was a little life advice from a video game. Fortnite, to be exact. Now, to be fair, I don't know anything about Fortnite other than it causes my 12-year-old to scream super loud. So I borrowed an outline from a blogger on the internet. So here we go, life advice from Fortnite. Number 1, even though you don't start off with much, resources are there to help you. Although you aren't literally jumping out of a plane with a pickaxe as your only resource, there are people and agencies in our community to help you. Use what's available. Number 2, take care of yourself. I wish there was a health potion to help revive us when we are feeling defeated like there is in the game, but it isn't quite that easy. Find ways to take care of your mind and body. Number 3, learn to adapt. Things are always changing. You will need to learn how to adjust and keep going. The world isn't going to stop for you, so it's your responsibility to problem solve. Number 4, put yourself out there. Don't hide. It's easy to keep yourself from losing when you hide from the challenges that are in front of you, but you won't ever get any better or learn anything new if you don't force yourself to try. Julius, I know life is much more complicated than a video game, but my advice to you is the same. Try new things, ask for help, and you might just achieve a victory royale. Congratulations. Arliana Strong.
All right. Though she be but little, she is fierce. Arlanus, you are a force to be reckoned with. When we first met one another, you matched my level of weirdness and allowed yourself to be the wonderful you, without apology. Whether it was singing your greatest hits on my stage or creating a birthday dance for Melinda, you were always staying true to yourself. I appreciated when you allowed others to support you in your learning and with life, even when you didn't necessarily want it. Between the giggles and TikTok videos, there was always a little bit of uncertainty in your step when you realized you did it. You were going to graduate. I know that wasn't always the easiest obstacle to tackle, and I know you struggled a lot with knowing that your time was up with us at Metro. You were heading for new stages, and what ifs were scary. I want to leave you with a quote from F. Scott Fitzgerald. For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. There are no rules to this thing. You can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you're not, I hope you have the courage to start over again. I hope you keep the weirdness, and I hope you know that you are anxious about the future because you care. Be proud of yourself and make the best of what is to come. You are the decider of all things. Be courageous, little one, because you might be little, but you are fierce. Congratulations. Sarah Claney. Sarah, I know this is silly, but I was ecstatic when I saw that I would have an advisee with the same name. You bring the name such beauty and awe. You not only finished your Kirkwood accounting class with an A, and they want you to tutor future accounting students, you also managed to finish high school, work a job, and allow yourself to be you and the things that bring you joy as a young woman. Your passion for riding horses brings calm to your life that helps you ride out the storms. I know that sometimes the overwhelmingness of it all can be a lot. I know that you struggle to see the beauty that you hold within you and that horses are a part of your strength. I want to give you this message from Brian Anthony's. Let go of the idea of perfection. You're not perfect, you're real. Let yourself be flawed and allow yourself to make mistakes. Recognize that you're not always going to have it all together. Sometimes your heart is going to break. Don't apologize for being broken. Every time you break, you become a little more alive. You become more open with yourself. Every crack tells you a little more about yourself, your strength, your courage, what you're made of. Do not hide these pieces from the world. They are part of who you are. You see, the most beautiful people are beautifully broken. They're compassionate, understanding, and empathetic. Beautiful hearts just don't happen. And you, my dear, are going to show the world just how beautiful you are. I'm so proud of you. Keep true to you. Congratulations. Lucas Downer.
Good evening. My name is Akash, and Tara and I have the honor of distinguishing Lucas Downer. When Lucas started at Metro, he came to us with 30 some odd credits, a baffling enthusiasm for not only a full Metro schedule, but also juggling AP statistics, show choir at Jefferson, and a desire to learn to play the guitar. I remember thinking to myself, who is this genius that was graciously dropped into my care? Getting you to the stage seemed a foregone conclusion. However, Lucas's brief time at Metro reminds me of the age-old truth that success is rarely a straight line. Like his journey to graduation, the road to accomplishment meanders. It twists and turns, often leaving us wondering if we'll ever reach our destination. Graduation for some was eagerly anticipated, meticulously planned, and a flawlessly executed accomplishment. And then there were students like Lucas, for whom the journey might have been a bit more spontaneous, let's say. From here on out, I will never underestimate the power of a well-timed deadline. During Lucas's time with us, what stands out more than his academic brilliance is his compassion and empathy. Lucas has a huge heart, and those lucky enough to occupy a corner of it feel the constant warmth of his care. Lucas was able to showcase his maturity and compassion on the fall outdoor education trip this year. He made a lasting impression on his friends and Metro staff as the group embarked on a week-long camping and canoeing trip across the Boundary Waters. Lucas, as you exit into the great beyond, I'm sure you will excel in any avenue you pursue. You are quick thinking, when necessary determined, and of course, there's always that dash of brilliance that makes even the most daunting task seem simple. There aren't many insights I can share that a student of your caliber can't come to himself, but there is one fact I'd like to emphasize. Procrastination, while seemingly a casual side effect of intelligence, has a more sinister consequence that goes unnoticed. Procrastination stifles creativity and pigeonholes remarkable potential into the ordinary. Lucas, because you are capable, I hope that out there you give yourself the chance to do something extraordinary. I hope that you find inspiration and drive, not from the impending doom of deadlines, but from the embrace of your own conviction and commitment. Lucas, walk off the stage with your head held high. You should be proud of what you've achieved. I'm going to miss having you in class, and I hope to hear the many stories of the adventures that lie ahead of you. Next graduate is India Creighton.
India is one of those students we wish we would have come to Metro long before she did. She has only been with us for a few short months, and I am not ready to let her go. India is very much like her loved four-leaf clovers, just as they are rare among the more common three-leaf clovers and add an element of surprise and delight to their discovery. India is a unique soul among the traditional Metro students, and definitely added surprise and delight to Pam and I's days. Traditionally, each leaf of the clover is said to represent different qualities: hope, faith, love, luck. India, too, represents many qualities. She is wise, mature, and independent beyond years. Thoughtful, perceptive, and observant when it comes to her surroundings and others. India is quiet, shy, and introverted around most, but even then, her happy, cheerful, bubbly side will show. India, as you move on to the next chapter of your life, remember that life, just like finding a four-leaf clover, is as much about the journey as it is about the result. It requires patience, persistence, and a bit of luck. I am proud of you and can't wait to see where life takes you. Congratulations and best of luck. Cayenne Holderness. Cayenne was new to Metro during this school year. She started ready to be done with high school as quickly as possible. I'm pretty sure the incentive of a car played a big part in that. Thank goodness she only needed a handful of credits. She asked for work to complete at home in addition to her classes. When she was in the building, she was always quiet and laid back, as not to let her presence be known. She was also very polite and respectful when interacting with staff or needing assistance with something. Cayenne is someone who needs to be up, moving around, and learning by doing. So when she shared she would like a career working on cars, I knew that would be a great fit. I hope you follow your dream and do not give up until it becomes reality. Make sure to ask questions if you are unsure and seek assistance if you need it. I want to leave you with a quote by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's never too late to become who you want to be. I hope you live a life that you're proud of. And if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over. Congratulations and best of luck. Jenna Lyons.
Good evening. Jenna enrolled at Metro in January of 2020. As we all know, in March of 2020, COVID turned all of our worlds and Jenna's upside down. In August of 2020, Jenna's family lost their home due to the derecho. These two events made returning to school very difficult. So, Jenna and I made a plan. Jenna took small steps towards her goal. School attendance and school work slowly improved with the support from her family and Metro staff. She gained confidence and began to take positive risks. She became more involved in school activities, Turkey Day, Metro Day of Caring, and Friday activities, even roller skating. Jenna found out she loved helping others. Jenna continued to build relationships with staff and students, and she gained academic and social skills. This spring, Jenna participated in Kaylee's forensics class. She participated in crime scene analysis. She visited a cadaver lab at Kirkwood and participated in an escape room field trip. There is one word that I would use to describe Jenna's Metro journey. That word is courageous. Being courageous means to take a risk in spite of fear. Jenna, I am so proud of you for being courageous. I would like you to continue to build positive relationships, believe in yourself and your abilities, and be courageous. Congratulations on earning your diploma. Dakota Murray. As I look back, the 2 years that Dakota was a Metro student went by very fast. Dakota and I quickly developed an honest and positive relationship. We talked every day about a whole range of topics: food, friends, family, clothes, jobs, hair, classes, credits, cars, you name it. While earning a diploma was always a top priority for Dakota, there were days that life events, and possibly maybe even social media, distracted her from her goal. Sometimes Dakota's attitude and outlook would change due to these events. So then we would talk some more. We made different plans along the way due to changing living situations, due to work, and due to classes that she needed to finish. Dakota's favorite Metro memories were Turkey Day and the Friday activities of canoeing and movie day. Dakota, we are so proud of you for earning your diploma. My advice to you is based on a quote by Esther Hicks. What you focus on grows. So Dakota, I want you to focus on positive relationships, focus on your goals, and focus on your future, and you will grow. Congratulations. Allie Baugh. Okay, the 2024 graduates have experienced a world of changes in their education. They started with Google Meets and online learning in 2020 and 21. These kind of decisions in the world of education helped Allie realize that is not what she wanted for her high school education. In the past 2 years at Metro, Allie has flourished. She has participated in numerous activities: canoeing, roller skating, the youth art market, STEAM, and Turkey Day Decorations Committee. She developed positive relationships with many staff and students. Allie has a quiet leadership skills and a wonderful and terrific sense of humor. She is organized, she is artistic. When situations seem to get chaotic, Allie has learned to use coping strategies to move forward with her learning and her life. Allie, you have the skill set to turn any obstacle into opportunity. Set goals, challenge yourself. Don't forget, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. We are so proud of you for earning your diploma. Congratulations. Adeline Weber Kenley.
Hi everyone, my name is Chris, and I teach social studies here at Metro, and I'm joined on stage by Kelsey, who teaches art, and we are here to recognize the graduate, Addie Weber Kinley. Addie is a shining example of dedication and perseverance. Her academic achievements are commendable, but they are just one facet of her impressive character. What truly sets Addie apart is her genuine kindness and willingness to take time for others. In a world that often rushes by, she pauses to listen, to help, and build meaningful connections. Here at Metro, she formed friendships that have enriched our community, turning this place into a second home for herself. Addie's love for art classes reflects her creative spirit and her appreciation for beauty in all its forms. Through art, she has expressed herself, found solace, and connected with others on a deeper level. Her stories about her family, especially about her grandpa, have touched many hearts, reminding us of the importance of cherishing our loved ones and the memories we create with them. As Addie embarks on her next journey, she plans to study psychology and become a mental health therapist. This choice is a testament to her compassionate nature and her desire to make a difference in the lives of others. Addie, as you step into this new chapter, know that you carry with you the pride of everyone here at Metro. May you continue to inspire and heal and build connections, just as you have done during your time with us. Congratulations, Addie. Next up, Bentley Bartlett. I am now met on stage with Paula Pino, who serves as our engagement specialist, and we would like to take this time to recognize the graduate, Bentley Bartlett. When she first enrolled at Metro, it was evident right away that Bentley is a bright, thoughtful student who has an interest in art and music. Her enthusiasm for the legendary band KISS not only speaks to her unique taste, but also reflects on who she is. In getting to know Bentley within history and economics classes, it's clear that her natural curiosity as a student is significant. Thinking about the future, Bentley and I recently had a conversation about the importance of asking questions that empower rather than disempower. This philosophy relates to her resilience and strength, qualities that speak to Bentley's potential, which is as boundless as her love for a killer guitar riff. Bentley, it is my hope that you are able to one day look back and be proud of all the decisions that you've made for yourself as you move forward from this evening. Remember to always give yourself grace. Continue to pursue your passions and new interests. Surround yourself with good people. I'm thankful that I have gotten to know you, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds. So here's to Bentley. May your future be as bright as your love of art, as effortless as your guitar strums, and as legendary as a KISS concert. Congratulations, Bentley. Next up, Cass Weber.
One of the reasons Cass and I get along so well is that we have quite a few things in common, but I have to say she has much, much, much better hair. For starters, Cass and I are both writing books. She would stop in a few times a week to share the new pages she'd created and ask my advice. We've had great author discussions about content, style, and plot in her book. Another thing Cass and I share is that we might have both been known to throw a pencil or two while working on math problems in high school. And the two of us love animals, especially cats. Needless to say, Cass and I have always had something to talk about during her time at Metro. But while I tend to give the long version of an answer, Cass will simply tell you how it is. Or she'll write an answer straight to the point and then insist there's nothing more to add. When Cass is done, she's done. I've always enjoyed how she kind of signs off from a visit to see me in my classroom. Okay, I'm going now. Bye. One of the most endearing things Cass would say is, I hope you have a great day. She said that to me, and I'm sure to other teachers as well, nearly every morning. Cass had great attendance. Cass, we will miss you at Metro, and we hope you have a great day and a great future doing all the things you love. Morgan Bartleson McKinney.
Hello, everyone. This is our graduate, Morgan McKinney. Tonight, we celebrate your academic achievements, your boundless curiosity, and your love of learning. In your time at Metro, I always appreciated the curiosity and questions that sparked your academic growth, your willingness to learn and explore. Those are the things that will benefit a lifelong journey of discovery, and my hope would be for you to continue to find joy in learning. You also demonstrated a great compassion and loyalty for your friends, which is a quality and foundation for lasting relationships and a fulfilling life. I have no doubt you possess the skills and abilities to build the life you dream of. It has been our pleasure to know you and our hope that you continue to find success wherever you go. We are so proud of you and what you've accomplished. I'm sure your family is as well. Congratulations on being a high school graduate. Next, Madison Davenport. So this is our graduate, Madison Davenport. Tonight, we stand here together to celebrate your academic achievement as well and the journey that has brought you to this place. Sometimes a student slips into Metro and not everyone has a chance to get to have you as a student or get to know your personality. I want everyone who has missed out on meeting you to know a few things about you. In class, Madison demonstrated a strength for critical thinking, collaboration, and research. But where you shined was in how you deal with people. Your empathy and selflessness was on display in the ways that you listened to others and fostered a sense of community and belonging. As you step into the next chapter of your life, celebrate those strengths. They'll serve you well. Congratulations on tonight, and may your future be as bright and inspiring as the kindness that you've shared with us. Congratulations. Yep. Jeremiah. Here we go.
Jeremiah, no matter what I say on stage tonight, I don't feel like I can do you justice. You are the embodiment of Metro's core tenets. You're kind, caring, and responsible. And despite coming to Metro more than half a year behind in credit, you're walking the stage tonight, several days ahead of your graduating class. You have mastered educational tasks regardless of obstacles, which is what Metro stands for. Jeremiah is upbeat and eager to learn. He's humble and appreciative and genuine. He says please and thank you always, and he means it. He's the kind of kid who goes out of his way to help others. He does the right thing even when no one is watching. Upon reflection of his time at Metro, Jeremiah noted that he realizes he's capable of more than he gives himself credit. He states, "I was told I would fail, and that always stayed with me, but I proved everyone wrong. But I didn't just do it to prove people wrong. I did it for myself." This sentiment and your desire to achieve academically is reflected in the 2 dual enrollment courses you successfully completed this year. Jeremiah, you are not only done with high school, you've already knocked out 2 college credits. You're already on your way. Jeremiah was awarded 2 scholarships this year to help with the cost of college. He plans to begin at Kirkwood and then transfer to a program to earn his degree in sound engineering. His parting words for Metro staff, and I think this is important because we need to be fed. I hope the Metro staff remembers me as a kid who made an impact on their careers, and me sitting here on this stage to be an example that their work isn't in vain and that it does matter. Congratulations. Cam York.
Writing speeches is always a process for me. I think about what I want to say and how I want to say it. For you, Cam, I knew I wanted to talk about procrastination and perseverance. Procrastination because you kept putting off your graduation requirements, and perseverance because I knew you wouldn't give up until you were finished. Sweet Cam, you came to Metro 2 Novembers ago, and it felt like we never quite got the traction we needed to move forward. There were transportation issues and technology problems and health concerns. Although sometimes it felt a little like you were procrastinating, in reality, you were navigating through some challenges that some of us can only imagine. But what is most important to your story is your perseverance, your strength, your beauty, and the grace that you showed throughout your journey at Metro. Cam, I want you to remember these words of wisdom by Rajneesh Mishra. Maybe some things don't get better, but we do. We get stronger. We learn to live with our situations, as messy and ugly as they are. We fix what we can, and we adapt to what we can't. We're still trying. We're doing the best we can. That's worth celebrating too. Cam, I'm so happy to celebrate you. You finished. You persevered. You found a way to overcome the struggles and become a stronger person in the process. Continue to do the very best you can. Cheers and congratulations. Jocelyn Payne.
Stop, gosh. I'm not crying, you're crying. Jocelyn came to Metro 2 years ago, and with the exception of a little teenage drama here and there, did everything she needed to do daily to polish off high school. Not just on time, but a little bit early. From the day Jocelyn began at Metro, she attended nearly every single day. She not only attended regularly, she walked into classes, grabbed her work, and got right to completing assignments. She meant business. And while she struggled to complete some of her coursework, Jocelyn never sat idly by, hoping a teacher would come to her aid. She advocated for herself and asked for help. Jocelyn, I want you to know how rare that is. So many people feel too ashamed to reach out and ask for the support they need. I mean, I'm 45 years old, and it's still a skill I'm working on. Here's what I need you to know about yourself moving forward. You are so much more capable than you give yourself credit for. Don't stop asking for help when you need it. Also, I wasn't supposed to cry. This is not even a cry room. Also know that it's okay to struggle. It's a delicate balance. But without some amount of struggle, we don't grow. And I want you to blossom. Over the last 2 years, we've become family. In fact, when my daughter found out Jocelyn was graduating this year, she emphatically stated, "No, not Jocelyn." You mean a lot to both Edie and me and so many of us at Metro. As you move forward and continue work as a caregiver, I want you to know how important it is that you surround yourself with people who value you for the person you are and who look out for your best interests. You deserve the best in life. Congrats, babe. Sierra Soika. It's a good thing I don't wear makeup. Sierra came to Metro at the beginning of this school year, almost an entire year behind in credit. And although she didn't think it was mathematically possible, she is on the stage tonight because of her hard work and determination. This young woman earned full credit in every single class she took at Metro, which speaks volumes about her work ethic. But Sierra is so much more than that. Although she is shy, quiet, and unassuming, if you sit back and observe, you'll notice that other students are kind of naturally drawn to Sierra, kind of like bees are drawn to honey. Sierra has so many qualities that make her the incredible young woman she is. She's calm, kind, caring, non-judgmental. She's genuinely invested in the well-being of others, and they feel it. Sierra, you have a beautiful heart. You've overcome adversity time and again, and yet you still show up and make space for others. I found a quote that I'd saved a while back, unknown author, but I want to read it to you because it describes you perfectly. Some of the kindest souls I know have lived in a world that was not so kind to them. Some of the best human beings I know have been through so much at the hands of others, and they still love deeply, they still care. Sometimes it's the people who have been hurt the most who refuse to be hardened in this world because they would never want to make another person feel the same way they have felt. If that isn't something to be in awe of, I don't know what is. I know you've been anxious about what's next, and everything you've looked into felt, well, not quite right for you. That changed today when you and your mom joined Tara, our school counselor, on a tour of the plumbing and pipe fitting training center. Sounds like you found your jam. And I couldn't be happier that on your 18th birthday coming up, you will be interviewing for an apprenticeship with the plumbers and pipe fitters, and that you also received 2 scholarships as well. Congratulations. Jordan Vano.
Jordan, my beautiful, sweet girl, I am so proud of you. When you first came to Metro, you hid behind your black hoodie and your black jeans and your black hat. You sat in the corner and furiously sketched in your notebook or laid across my floor because you were just too tired to engage. You had too much on your mind, gave too much of yourself, and were just too overwhelmed to share with us your true goodness. Fortunately for us, as time went on, you started to blossom. You came out of that hoodie. You shared your fancy markers with me. You led the robotics team. You were showcased on the Cedar Rapids website. You represented Metro in a statewide webinar about authentic learning. You advocated for your classmates. And now you smile and giggle, and you make so many people's days better just by being here, mine especially. Jordan, I want you to remember this. You do not need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders or try to absorb the pain of the people you love. Be as kind to yourself as you are to others. Give yourself grace. Love yourself the best way you know how. I want to leave you with this poem by Morgan Harper Nichols entitled Grace. You have never looked above you to guilt the cloud for taking her time as she crosses the noonday sky. You simply accept that she must travel at the pace she needs to. Oh, what a difference it would make if you gave yourself this same grace. Congratulations. Gary McCowan III.
Hi, my name is Michael. I'm a language arts teacher at Metro. I'm joined on the stage by Matt Seckel, or what remains of Matt Seckel. And this is Gary. That's who we're here to talk about. I've known Gary for a long time. Too long, some might argue. I think he showed up first in my LA 10 class. We read books, which is obviously super exciting, and Gary would express his excitement with well-placed and witty jabs at me, the material, and everything else. And I would jab back. He seemed to enjoy it, and he could take it. Gary has finished up at Metro recently, and the halls feel empty. The students know something is missing, as do the teachers, and I'm convinced it's Gary. Several students arrived this year that look a lot like Gary, to the point where I get excited seeing them down the hall, and I'm let down when I find out they are in fact not Gary. It's not hard to understand why. He's exactly the kind of student you'd want to have in class. He's clever, he's fun to talk to, he'll work when he has to. If you need a right answer and no one can give it, he is willing to help out. But one of his recent qualities is one I've more recently observed, and it's his willingness to share his care with others. His younger sister has recently started at Metro, and as she was getting acquainted during her first few weeks, there too went Gary to make sure everyone straightened up and treated his little sister right. My hope is that she sees the impact that her big brother has had on Metro by the excitement on our faces as he walked into the room showing her the ropes. He's a big deal. He's Gary. Not one of these false Garys parading around Metro these days, but Gary Classic. I will sincerely miss my time with him, and if the impact he has had if the impact he will have on the world is anything like the impact he has had on the students and staff at Metro, I suspect we will hear from him again. Congratulations. Next up, River.
I am extremely proud of this lady right here. I've had the pleasure of a front row seat for the entirety of River's journey at Metro. I remember her first day when she quietly came into my class during advisor group. Like a lot of our students, she was guarded, reserved, and it took a while before Metro became a place that was comfortable and connected enough for her to grow. This year, I believe, is when it truly became that space. I'm happy to say she surrounded herself with people who supported her and helped connect her to positive things both in and outside of school. That support helped her to open herself up to new opportunities, such as outdoor ed. It was uncomfortable and hard, but I believe spoke to her soul while having a domino effect that gave her strength to share her talents with the world around her. A love for art is something that River and I share. I feel blessed to have been able to connect with her over that shared passion. I will miss the leadership she has shown this year in class and seeing the confidence she has gained to explore new things in art. I will miss our conversations and the fresh connection you have become for me to Cedar Rapids art community. However, I'm so excited to see what you continue to explore at and with 237 Collective. My hope for you is that your confidence in your abilities, others, and yourself continue to grow as well as connect you to your world around you. Congratulations. And now, Mary Ella Lathrop.
Mary, my sweet little peanut, was not a big fan of school when she first began at Metro. Attendance was hard, thus earning credit was slow. Gradually, we saw more of her, and credit earning picked up. Last May, we created a plan that would allow for Mary to graduate on time tonight. Come this past August, I knew she was serious when I discovered all the work she had completed over the summer. But even better, Mary attended school every day, went to every class, and worked extremely hard to graduate tonight. Mary has a love of horses, horseback riding, barrel racing, rodeos, Montana, and ranch life, hence the cowboy boots tonight. She would like to move to Montana and start out as a ranch hand. With the help of Tara, she has explored various opportunities that begin as early as this summer. Leaving home, familiarity, family, and friends can be both exciting and anxiety-provoking. However, as John Barrow states, if you never try, you will never know what you're capable of. My hope for you, Mary, is that you at least go, try, and experience it. It's okay if it doesn't prove to be what you thought. At least you gave it a shot. Plans can change. Just be flexible enough to allow them. You never know, though. It could prove to be exactly what you envisioned. No matter what, I hope you are successful and happy. Congratulations, and best of luck. Ella Bales. When I talk about Ella, it's a story of strength, determination, advocacy, uncertainty, and adventure. Ella began at Metro this school year. When I looked at her transcript, it showed she had 0 high school credits, and I thought, oh boy, we have some work to do. You're probably wondering how in the world she was able to graduate tonight. Well, Ella is one of the strongest, fiercest advocates I have ever met. She spoke up and was adamant that her transcript was wrong. She even got on the phone during school and called her teacher from a school out of town that she went to a few years back. That conversation produced over 40 credits. However, they were not all in the right spots, so she still had a handful of courses to complete to be on this stage tonight. Ella started on those courses, and then life would happen. And we wouldn't see her. Then she would be back for a little bit, and once again, life. However, Ella was so determined to finish high school that regardless of what life was throwing at her, she got it done. Ella, we've had many conversations, and I couldn't let you go without one more. Please surround yourself with people who are positive, productive citizens who are kind, caring, and supportive of you. Love does not hurt. Love does not yell. Love does not control you or make you feel guilty. Love is still out there for you to find. But for now, focus on becoming that esthetician so I can visit your salon. Congratulations. Olivia Partey. Olivia came to Metro and flourished as both a student and young lady. Her original plan was to return to Jefferson and graduate with her class. We met with Jefferson and put a plan in place that she worked diligently to accomplish. Then, to my surprise, she changed her mind and decided to finish at Metro and take Kirkwood classes. To say I was excited would be an understatement. Olivia started this year ready to knock it out of the park, and she did just that. She completed 2 Kirkwood classes where she received A's in both. This not only boosted her confidence, but it showed her she is more than capable of being successful next year at Hawkeye. Olivia's ready to go. Come August, she'll be living in the dorms at UNI and majoring in digital and multimedia communications. This spring, she put in the work to earn the following college scholarships. She earned the Vern Reeder Memorial Scholarship, she earned the Cedar Rapids Area Association of Realtors Scholarship, and the Optimist Club of Cedar Rapids. Olivia's accomplishments, though, don't stop there. She represented Metro at the NAACP recognition and in the district video with Dr. Grover. Plus, she was our featured graduate in the Gazette. For all of this and more, I am beyond proud of you, and I know that your mom and dad are beaming with pride as well. Congratulations, you got this. We're almost there, graduates. Nice job staying in your seats. Bailey Jones.
Bailey came to Metro as a timid, young teenager, not really sure of what Metro was all about. But we all quickly learned that Metro was a perfect fit for Bailey. She created strong relationships, she practiced self-advocacy, and she learned how to be successful. Bailey is a smart, kind, and helpful young woman. So many times she thinks of others before herself and is always willing to be a support to others and make their day better. Her most impressive academic skills became apparent in math classes. Bailey loved to show off her excellent math skills and enjoyed debating math problems and logic with Jeff. Bailey is also an amazing mom to Zane. She makes sure that Zane is always her top priority. Bailey has faced many difficult situations during the past few years, and she has overcome them. There have been many times when it would have been easier to quit Metro and walk away, but Bailey continued to persevere. Bailey, you are stronger than you know. Believe in yourself. Use your strengths as a foundation for your future. We are so proud of you for earning your diploma. Congratulations. Neve Soika.
Instead of just telling everyone about how awesome you are, Neve, I would like to take us all through some guided imagery that I put together to help illustrate the point. I'll really flesh it out. So imagine this scene. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. You have just come home from a long but satisfying day and put on your favorite pair of slides, the ones that your feet fit perfectly, even around that pinky toe that never quite healed right. And as you sink deeply into your favorite comfy chair, you take a swig from your giant Stanley cup, which has just been freshly filled to the brim. Then your favorite pet comes and nuzzles you while a warm ray of sunshine breaks through the clouds and rests on your cheeks as you snack on some Sour Patch Kids you just remembered were in your pocket. And a smile reaches across your face and complete joy fills your heart. This feeling of utter contentment and happiness is what it feels like to know Neve. Sure, she tells bad jokes and makes up stories and forgets to come to school sometimes, but being around Neve feels like being wrapped in a rainbow. And Metro is better because of you, and I am better because of you. Thank you for all you are, Neve. Congratulations. Emily Unteed. Emily reminds me of a fiddlehead fern. Its beauty succinctly described in the book Slow Down, 50 Mindful Moments in Nature by Rachel Williams. It reads, "A fiddlehead starts as a tightly coiled head as a young fern, pushing through the soil and out of the earth after a long winter. The fiddlehead makes its way bravely up through the soil, slowly turning its head toward the sky, uncurling, unfurling, outward and up." I've watched Emily diligently work over the past several months, just like the fiddlehead fern. She started off with quite a bit of work to do, a young fern making her way out of the soil. For many others, this would have been too overwhelming to think about starting with so much yet to do. But she pushed through, uncurling, unfurling. And whenever I asked if she was doing okay, she always answered with a smile, just like that one, and resolute yes. And here she is, a perfect example of pushing through, outward and up. Congratulations, Emily. Next up, Isaiah Washington.
I'm Joshua Simmons, the PE teacher, and I'm joined on stage with Isaiah Washington and Chris Kilberg. All right, Isaiah came to Metro towards the start of second semester with the majority of his credits. Upon sitting down and starting to figure out our short yet strategic plan for helping Isaiah to graduate, he too was adamant that his credits within Infinite Campus were inaccurate. According to Isaiah, he had multiple Edgenuity credits that were going to transfer over, so he was sure he did not have to complete as many credits as we had thought. You want to say it? Well, Isaiah was right. The credits came through just like he said. Later on, we started the fourth quarter. We sat down and figured out that if Isaiah earned full credit in all 4 of his classes and picked up a remaining half of a credit from an African American lit class, that he would be able to graduate tonight. Isaiah was 110% confident that he would graduate. Over this past quarter, we continued to remind Isaiah about earning these credits. Isaiah continued to slowly earn some of the credit while spending a decent amount of time in the Metro Gymnasium playing basketball. I personally think we may have spent a little too much time in the gym because, let's just say, Isaiah cut things close. The good news was that Isaiah did need the additional PE credit to graduate, and he was able to complete the required academic credit necessary for graduation tonight. But what stuck with me was Isaiah's level of confidence in himself. From the moment I met him, Isaiah carried him with this confidence, on and off the court, within school and outside. I think his teachers would agree. His confidence was unreal. It is this confidence, Isaiah, that I hope you never lose, because with that level of confidence in yourself, you're going to be capable of achieving anything that you put your mind to, like graduating tonight from Metro High School. Congratulations, my friend. Our next graduate, Drew Boswell.
It's me again, Michael. I'm joined on the stage by Chris and Drew. These speeches are often a list of things that we believe our students have learned from our instruction or experiences at Metro. But this is Drew. So here is an incomplete list of things that he has taught me over the past few years. 1, be nothing but yourself, especially if you're weird. This may come as a shock to some of you, but I aspire to weirdness. It keeps things lively and interesting. Drew might be as interesting as they come, and this keeps the rest of us in good company. 2, the joke is always worth making, even if it's for a single person in a full room. Drew is devastatingly funny. From his dry delivery to the devious smile, the devious smile he gets when he knows he's made a clever play on words. Drew is peak comedy. 3, if you know yourself, you never have to do anything you don't want. Drew is highly intelligent and curious, but as all of us, he has things that interest him and other things that don't. Once told by his advisor that he had earned the credit needed in a class of mine, thanks Glenn, Drew would simply state, "I will not," when asked to do something he wasn't interested in. But he hung out anyway and learned what he wanted with rigor, and that time meant the world to me. I'm not sure what Drew will do with his life, but it will be something he's passionate about, and it will be weird, and it will be of the highest quality. Congratulations. Next up, Carlos. All right, it's still me, still Chris, new student, Carlos. Creativity is a double-edged sword. The rewards for being in one's own head most of the time can be incredible. Carlos, often in his head, reaps vast rewards from his creative capability as a musician and much more. However, due to being in his head, there is a chance that he doesn't know where he is at any given time, or how he got there, or where his stuff is. So I'm glad he's managed to emerge from the brilliant and creative climes of his mind and found this room on this day, at this time. Because we're here to celebrate an accomplishment a long time in the making. I've known Carlos since my first year at Metro. He was part of a group of students that wanted to learn to play instruments, and so they did, in my room, before, during, and after school, feet up on Chris's desk, cables strewn all over the room. They learned music faster than math, largely because music is cool than, well, math. But it took time to translate this dedication to music to lesser subjects, like math. Carlos is one of the last students from the first group I consider my kids to graduate. He's come a long way, from forgetting where he left his Chromebook to forgetting where he left his book of Russian literature. Carlos has truly learned to intellectualize things that he cares about, and that's not for everyone. It's not easy. So as you go out into the world, go creatively and go with care, as I know you will. But dude, don't leave your stuff or you're going to forget it. Carlos, congratulations. Next up, Umakundwa.
Okay, I'm Andrew Trout. I'm joined on stage by Chris Kilberg and our graduate, Umakundwa. Umakundwa is graduating today after only 3 years in the United States and only 3 years of studying the English language. She amazingly completed all of her coursework in English, which is her second of 3 languages. Umakundwa has worked diligently since joining us at Metro in Q2 of last year. Umakundwa is usually quiet and studious, but if you find her with her friends, she's usually laughing or making jokes. Of all my students, I believe Umakundwa wanted graduation the most. So much so that she did whatever it took to be here today. We are so proud of you, Umakundwa. In a recent assignment for my class, Umakundwa wrote that she wants to continuously learn and expand my knowledge. Umakundwa plans to do just that as she continues her studies at Mount Mercy to study accounting. Congratulations, Umakundwa. Next up, Nadine. I wish Nadine had someone here. Okay, so we're joined on stage by our celebrity, Nadine. I've actually known Nadine since I was a teacher at Jefferson, and I was fortunate to be her teacher and her advisor once she came here to Metro. Thank you. When Nadine came to the United States, she was basically brand new to English. In the last 5 years, Nadine has grown her English skills exponentially and has grown as a student. I've also always appreciated her humor. At the beginning of our time together, Nadine would like a lot of help with assignments, and sometimes wasn't confident. Little by little, Nadine's confidence grew and grew, and she has become a more independent learner. Now when things get hard, she might ask for help, but we've learned to make sure that we've tried first. Keep trying, Nadine, and keep asking for help when you need it. You are smart, and you've got this. She plans to continue her learning at Mount Mercy and pursue nursing. Congratulations, Nadine, you did it. Jeremy Reyes Landin. Okay, I'm here today, joined by our graduate and Dan Walsh. I've known Jeremy since I was a teacher at Van Buren Elementary, and he was in the 4th grade. I think you've grown some facial hair since then. Most 4th graders don't have facial hair. It was great for our paths to meet again at Metro, and it was a natural fit for me to be his advisor. Now, Jeremy did not always enjoy Metro, and sometimes was pursuing some of the more social opportunities than the academic ones, and was always well hydrated with his gallon of water. Where's your water today? Okay, next time. Jeremy has worked hard to be on this graduation stage tonight. While he always needed to do things on his own schedule, he also needed to find his own way. It's clear that you found your way, Jeremy, and I'm honored to have been a small part of your journey. Jeremy finished up his work through EYI, and he remained connected to Metro and would check in regularly with me or with Dan. Jeremy plans to enlist in the U.S. Army and ships off to boot camp on June 11th, which is coming right up. Best of luck in the military, Jeremy, and I hope you can continue to find your way. Congratulations. Briseida Sierra Lopez. Okay, joined on stage by Dan Walsh and our graduate, Briseida. I've known Briseida since I was a teacher at Van Buren and she was in 5th grade. I was never actually fortunate to be her teacher, but I worked with her younger sister, so I kind of know her family. Briseida had one final credit to finish up, and she slowly but surely finished it up through EYI. So again, I wasn't her teacher at Metro, unfortunately. Congratulations on finishing, and you'll be so happy that you did. In the future, Briseida plans to go to Kirkwood to study nursing. We're so proud of you, Briseida. Congratulations. Back to Mark.
All right, graduates, would you please stand? The Metro class of 2024 has officially satisfied the graduation requirements set forth by the Cedar Rapids Community School District. Congratulations, and remember, always keep moving forward. Thank you. That concludes our ceremony. Thank you for coming.